Miriam McGregor is the volunteer choir conductor at the Glandore Community Centre in the city of Marion. We talked to her about her volunteering journey as part of the Share Your Story project of Volunteering SANNT. The aim is to acknowledge and celebrate the wonderful effort of volunteers.
A friend of mine was working here in the community centres and asked me whether I'd be interested. We eventually got going and looked like we were going to start May 2020. So it got postponed, and a year later we were up and running. So our first come and try session was April the 30th, 2021. It's been amazing. So we had no accompanist. So we started with me, just really challenging. And then I think Peter would just come along with his guitar. He just started coming with a guitar and an amp, and then gradually with time we've ended up with our own speaker, so he plugs into that. And then Helen stood up at some point and said, oh, well, I've conducted something before. Ruth first, so Veronica ran into Ruth somewhere and said, we've got a choir, we'd love an accompanist, and along came Ruth. And then my cousin retired and I went, come and sing with us, and then he'll accompany and with the cellos. It's a passion I have that these, when you connect with these people, that's so rewarding to make, and it's rewarding to make good music. That's the other thing. So we make good music. So that's lovely as well. Remind them of the feeling when you do hit those harmonies, how it zings, we've got that. But I think it's about also being an active part of a community. I'm very much about giving back. I feel I've been lucky enough to have had lots of people offer me their skills and talents. Been the way, when we moved to Queensland for my husband's job, I joined the choir. The conductor went, oh, could we swap? I'd like to sing, so I just walked into that one. It was somehow a way to meet people. It was regional Queensland, so I think it's just been something I've done. It's music touches, like you said, it touches your heart, it touches, I think it's, so we have great fun with everybody, it's lovely. My experience is here, the support is here too, and there's roles that don't require you to be front and centre. I think as a volunteer, you can, like my volunteering in the sensory mats, I sit at home and sew my sensory mats. And then we have a workshop once a month where I don't have a leadership role, I sit back and, so there are many roles where you don't have to be front and centre, I think. And I think we forget, we forget that this world's out here. A great believer in community.
Many thanks to Mim, Peter, Helen, Ruth, and Peter for allowing us to crash their choir session, and to Mim for sharing her thoughts on volunteering with the Glandore Community Choir and her other volunteering. Also, thanks to Veronica Treadwell at the City of Marion for helping to organise our meeting.